Hey guys, what is up? Reelin Chunks back here. So we're doing the same thing that we did last time. Going through my personal haul from the Ultimate Fishing Show. I know we went through Zach's here. He's going to be holding the camera for me for the rest of the time after this, so I go through this. But I know we went through theirs and what they got. Him and Mason went through. They got their grab bags and went through those. I do have 3 grab bags as well, but I got a walleye one. I don't know if you can see that on the camera or not. Bass one. And a crappie one.
It's crappie.
Or crappie, whatever. So, I do have some soft plastics here and some Rapala or Rapala, whatever you guys want to call it. I call it Rapala. But I do have some of those, and I got some stuff here that I sometimes don't really use. Like, there's some stuff, some soft plastics that I've never used before. I just got them just because there was a dollar bin of random stuff there. So I got some stuff in colors that I've never saw before or stuff that I haven't used before. So I'll go through, explain what I got, why I got it, and what I'm going to do with it. And then we'll rip open these bags. We'll save the bags for last. But we're going to go from you guys being way back there. We're going to bring you up close and personal, and we're going to have Zach manning the camera so we can make sure it's focused like the first 7 cuts that we did that weren't focused. So we're going to make sure that it is focused. So here we go. What's up, guys? I'm back and I've got you in a different position. See? I told you guys you're not there anymore. So I'm going to go through all the stuff here and, like I said, explain what I got, why. So this is the first. It's just a little grub. And for some reason, last year at my grandpa's personal pond, the bass were loving these grubs with a jiggy head on it, and it was just a jiggy head, a jig head. For some reason they were loving this, and then this color is great too. It's a dark green, and it's got some holographic flake in it. So they love that kind of color out there anyway. It's much less in a grub form. So we'll see how those do. English is fun. So, but they are by Spike It, which I never knew that they made soft plastics. So this is the other one that I got. It's a paddle tail. It's got a red tail, and the body is clear with, again, flash in it. So that should attract them. I've never fished really. I've fished with paddle tail worms, but this has more of like a fish's body, almost like a swim bait. So I'm excited to use these ones and see how they work and what's going to hit on it. I don't know. I might use it in a lake, river. I don't know. So we'll see how those... That's one of the ones that I got that were just $1. All these Spike It ones were only $1 in the dollar bin. So I just wanted to try them out. So this one is a huge grub in a color that I don't even know how to explain. I just got it because it looked cool, to be honest. So we'll see where we're going to use those. I'm assuming probably the river. We go up north. My grandpa has a cabin up there, and we'll go up there and stay for a while. And we fish on the Sabo. So I want to see what they'll do on the Sabo. The other thing that I got is just a random bag of soft plastics. It's got grubs, lizards, ribbon tail worms in it, all different colors that I wouldn't use. There's like one that's clear, kind of green in the middle with blue flake, bright green lizard with green flake. It's just a bunch of different colors that I've never really saw. So I got those. These were like, I think I have 12 in here for $1, and they were like 50 for $5, which, if anybody knows fishing lures, that's actually a really good deal. So I got those just to try out. I'm a huge soft plastic fisherman. I don't use a ton of hard baits or crankbaits and stuff like that. I normally just use soft plastics just because that's what I'm comfortable with. But I did run across some Rapala baits that were a really good deal. I think these are like $3 a piece maybe. So I did get these 2 because I really enjoyed the color on it, and they don't dive too deep. This one dives 4 to 5 feet, and this one dives 2 to 3 feet. So there's a little bit difference in color there, as you can tell, obviously. So I just got these to try them out, see what they do. They're got a good little rattle to them. But here we have our grab bag. So I'm going to start getting these ripped for you guys, and we're going to show you what we got. What is up, guys? So we got the bags here. I'm going to open them in this order. So we're going to start with bass, crappie, and then walleye. I did bass first just because that's what these guys got, and I'm kind of figuring it's going to be the same thing. I did get them a different day, which when we went the first day, when me, Zach, and Mason went, or Zach, Mason, and I went, they didn't have walleye bags, so I wanted to try one of those out. But so we're gonna start with our bass bag and see what we got here. So we got some shimmy jigs, just like they got. Mine's white with a red hook. Also, some more jigs. Black ones, which is nice because I like black with a red flake, and that's actually what those are. So, and then we got some Diamond Flash holographics. I have never fished with stuff like this before, but I mean, like I said, down to try new things. So, kind of excited to get stuff like this, something that I'm not used to, but I can't keep my hand still. Just gonna shake around there, shake them, you know. So, got those. Obviously, got some hooks, which I'm excited to have because you can never have too many of these hooks, especially when you break your line every time you throw. That's me. Some more hooks, because, again, never too many hooks. And that'll be it for my bass bag. So I got 3 baits and some nice hooks, which actually I'm really excited about is getting the hooks. So that's it for our bass bag. We'll sit this over here, set them to the side. So now we're going to go to our crappie bag. So to start off the crappie bag, we got some Eagle Claw hooks, which obviously is really good for rigging just a night crawler or something on the end of a hook on a bobber, so you can go get some panfish or crappie. So that's the first set out of our crappie kit there. And here's our second one. We got some more components. It's hooks and a little swivel and some line. So it's just a lead so you can get hooked up and ready to go. Here's number 2. Oh, these are nice for the river. So these are like crappie jigs. And they have a little spinner on them, and when they're in the water, they make a lot of like ruckus. They spin, they flash, and crappie are kind of aggressive, so they will like the stuff like this. At least the ones that I've fished for at our private pond are really aggressive. Like, I've never saw a fish as aggressive as these ones. He will come out of the log that we have in our pond, out of nowhere, and just blow stuff up that he should never be going after. So, that's the kind of stuff I like to get for these guys. And here is just some little soft plastic. Alright guys, so we got our crown jewel of any crappie bag, any panfish bag, any panfish bag in general. You gotta have one crown jewel, okay? And this is it. You can't go wrong without a bobber. You gotta have a bobber. I mean, you have to. It's a little cute one just for pan fishing. So that is the last piece in our crappie bag. So now we're going to start the grab bag for walleye. So I don't know much about walleye. I've never really walleye fished. Don't know anything about it. Just grabbed it because I want to go sometime. So we're going to start with these, which is just to kind of add flash or kind of spin movement to your bait. It's almost like modifying your bait for walleye because they're attracted to that kind of stuff. These is just colorful plastic pieces. That's how I'm going to explain them because I have no idea what they're used for. If someone could help me out with that, that'd be awesome. If not, then I'll learn eventually, right? So, not sure what they're used for, but this bag came with them. So, number 2 here, we got some paddle tails. Like I got over here that were clear with red tails, these are clear with chartreuse tail. So, these I like. I know I'll use them either way, whether I use them for walleye, bass, whatever, I know I'll use them. Then we got some hooks for our walleye. You can never go wrong without some hooks for your walleye. Oh, nice. So we got some spoons. So we can build our own walleye bait. So that's why we got this. Makes sense now, huh? So we can put them on leaders, you know, make a jig spoon, anything. So that is actually kind of cool. Like the colors on them too. And that is it for our walleye bag. So all in all this stuff here laid out across the table was $6. which, I mean, really, I can't complain no matter what, even if I don't know what I'm talking about with this kind of stuff. I'm not claiming to be a professional here. So, I do know what some of the stuff's used for. I know the bad stuff, obviously. So, I'm not going to say that I know it the best. So, all in all, this is our recap of what we got here. This right here, that's the crappie bag. This right here is the bass bag. And this right here is our walleye bag. So that was $6 worth of stuff that I got here. And in my mind, I feel like this is well worth $6. It's nothing name brand, nothing huge, but it's not bad. I mean, you can't really get all the supply that I have here for $6 anywhere else if you got them separately. So I'm happy with it. I am excited to learn walleye stuff. I don't really know walleye stuff. So I'm really excited to learn that, and I want to go walleye fishing this summer. But first off, hopefully we can get some use out of these bad boys and use them as ice fishing. I do have some ice fishing stuff too, like actual ice fishing little jigs and stuff like that. But we don't really go ice fishing out on big lakes and whatnot. We go out on my grandpa's private pond. He's got a 10-15 acre private pond that we go out to. That's where we fish most of the time. But we all have fishing license, like I mentioned in the last video, so we plan on exploring wide and far this year, so we can get some really good videos out for you guys. I'm really interested in doing some river fishing this year, but next video I would like to do, which will be coming out next Monday, I want to do some kind of Q&A. I want to explain what happened with the channel. I know I gave a quick intro into that, but I'll go more in depth. Introduce more in depth Zach and Mason, and hopefully we can get together with Brendan and Hunter and have them kind of explain what they were up to and what their plan is with their YouTube channel. So that's where I want to take this channel for at least our next video, and hopefully after that video we can have some ice so we can actually get an ice fishing video out for you guys. So, but that's where we're at right now, and I want to say thank you guys for all your support. Our YouTube channel has grown, I think, 15 subscribers since the last video. Our Facebook channel has got 80 some likes now, which it was at 20 something, and then we got 15, 20 more, what is it called on Instagram? Followers on Instagram. So we have those too. So thank you guys for all the support you guys have been giving me and checking out the video. We got quite a few videos, or views on our last video as well. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate it, and keep that up.